Good evening, Khushi. Who all are there, Khushi?
Good evening,
Mom,
ma'am.
lovely. Mom, lovely.
Good evening, ma'am.
Lovely, Bhavya and Vaibhav joining. Khushi, Bhavya will come.
Mom, Bhavya is eating foods dinner, so
Okay,
he may
he'll
take.
join some. Okay, fine. And what about Vaibhav? Lovely, Vaibhav will come.
Vaibhav will not join today.
Okay, because today's topic is boys versus girls, sort of, है ना? So it would have been better if some
Ma'am
boys
is
must
not
have been there.
feeling well today. That's why he's not joining.
Yeah, he has some fever or something.
Oh, ma'am, he is not feeling well. He was having headache, so that's why.
Okay, chalo. Now we can begin with the topic. But Devesh sir is busy today. He is commuting somewhere, so he won't be able to join. We'll start. Who will come first on the screen?
Mom, may I, Khushi?
Khushi, you may start, beta. You have understood the topic yesterday. Devesh sir has completely
Yes.
described the topic here. Na? Now
Yes.
we can start. Fine.
Yes, sir. Namaskar, everyone. My name is Khushi, and today I will speak some lines about this topic.
Video.
Mom, if I open my video, then my voice will come lower.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I told Divesh sir about this, and he told me to test.
So, beta, get it checked because it's better when you see visually also, na? Get it checked your mobile for the next time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta.
Yeah. So as I never seen this happen to my house, but I used to see this in our society. As the people used to just find the difference between boys and girls, and there are many differences. Like boys are provide many more things that the girls does not, like education, clothing, and gifts and pocket money, phones, laptop, head, and many more things, but the girls does not. And I guess if and as I guess every girl used to feel something bad about this, as if you are sitting on a as there is going such a important meeting, and you and your friend both are on the same position, and the one who give only and you both belong to the same position, same opportunity goes to you, same position, but the person used to focus more on your friend. So how will you feel? I guess all of us feel sad because you are also his daughter. So I guess every girl used to feel bad, and they also want such an opportunity to get love and care and gifts and so from their parents. But in our society, somewhere area, people does not provide such a thing, because they think that a girls are if we used to teach a girl, then the girl have to move to another house only. So why we should just waste our money on this? So I guess we should change these things in our society to make our India very development in economics and such a thing that may help our girls to educated and provide such a needed facility that a girl needed, like in area in such in small areas in the village. And so they used to think that girls are not so well in driving, and they used to tease them by saying that you can't drive, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this and so. But every woman can do everything that a boy can. Like if a boy can fly a airplane, then a girl can fly airplane, train, and many more things in our India. So I guess we should think that both are gifted by God, both are equal in our eyes, but there are few differences. But we should treat both of them samely. Thank you.
Khushi, you're always the first one to speak. That is your, I think, initiative you take. Na, that's very good. Khushi, some minor mistakes regarding English grammar I would like to suggest.
Yes,
Just
ma'am.
listen to it carefully, Khushi.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
said no. You said girls. There's no difference to my family regarding girls and all. In
No,
my
I
family.
said in my family there are no difference from girls and boys. I
Kushi,
guess every.
no, Kushi, I have jotted down what you say. Na, I jot
Okay.
down because
Okay.
like a teacher because I'm a lecturer. So I'm in a habit. I'm habituated to holding a pen all the time. So वो निकल
Oh.
जाता है. That is not your purposeful mistake. That is, I know your English is otherwise okay. That is just because we talk in flow. Sometimes we make some errors.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And I know. You know it कि in आना चाहिए वो तो by chance. And one because we are here to correct a little bit of this thing mistakes so that fluency maybe you people tend to speak correctly. Okay, don't mind, है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Second was you said girls does not. Do you remember? Because I jot
Yes,
down because
ma'am.
है ना? तो girls से does आएगा क्या? Just tell me. It's a
Mom
plural.
does.
No? Does आएगा?
No.
Girls do not.
Yeah, do not आएगा, does not.
Does तो
Yeah.
singular के साथ आएगा बेटा.
Yes, ma'am.
Girls, you're using plural, so beta grammatical mistakes. These things, no. When you write a paper, you'll grow up, you'll sit for IES or something. So some minor mistake, these errors will be become your hindrance. They can become your hindrance then. Okay, you know it, na English everywhere. TOEFL do koi bhi exam do. English grammatically it should be correct. Fine. Then one more place you said, beta, in society does not provide. है ना? In society does not. So
in our
again do
आना
not.
चाहिए था.
नहीं बेटा डू नॉट. हाँ डज नहीं आना चाहिए. सोसाइटी भी सिंगुलर नहीं है. सोसाइटी एज अ क्यूमुलेटिव एक पूरा एक वो है सोसाइटी
Yes, ma'am.
समाज है पूरा. है ना बेटा? तो
Yes.
गर्ल्स और एक जगह बेटा था गर्ल्स यू सेड कि गर्ल्स टू एजुकेटेड. तो वो भी तुम्हारे शायद निकला है बाय चांस मुझे.
Yes.
Girl education should be enhanced in India. I think you meant to say that. Girls to
Yes.
educate is not a right way to say. Then you tell me yourself, एरोप्लेन होगा कि एन एरोप्लेन होगा?
And
फिर तुमने आ बोला था. ठीक है बेटा. These are
yes,
just to
ma'am.
check your things so that you, when you grow up, you will be perfect in your English. Nobody can, when you go for some interview, you should get selected. Fine.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
And
ma'am.
one more.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes,
Kushi,
yes,
one
ma'am.
more thing. Samely you said samely. Samely is no word. In the same
Yes.
manner or something you said samely.
Yes, ma'am.
Samely तो हमने सुना है. Samely नहीं सुना बेटा. Okay.
Yes,
Kushi,
ma'am.
now good beta, and you are always the first
Thank
one.
you,
That
ma'am.
is your best part of it. You never think
Thank
and
you,
you
ma'am.
spontaneously.
Can
Now
Rita
next,
start?
Bhavya. Yes, had a nice dinner, Bhavya.
What,
What
ma'am?
did mama? What did mama cook today? In dinner?
Put curry chawal.
You love kadhi chawal?
Yeah, our family's favorite is curry chawal only.
And no vegetable with that?
No, mama only give pakode with that.
So it's all the more same. It becomes like solid.
Yeah,
And you can put a little of papad also in and mix and eat.
yeah. But
Good, chalo.
my mother eats in that way only. But I don't like papad and pakode in that.
Okay, good. You had a nice dinner. Now, beta, come up with your answer.
Namaskar, ma'am, and my dear friends. I am Bhavya Awards. Today I want to speak on this topic. It's not true in today's generation because in today's generation, many girls are IAS, IPS, doctor, engineers, and on higher posts and becoming officers. So I think that in earlier time, in the earlier time, it should be happen that our parents should give more respect to the boys, see more to the boys. They only see boys, they only listen the voice of the boys. They do not listen a voice of a girl. They only discriminate her or her and and they only think that she will be getting wed, and after that she will be going to another house. There is no need to make her study or any other thing. We should only make her to know how to do housework. So in earlier generation we have to do like this, but in now generation the women are educated, so their daughters and their sons are also getting educated. A girl make educated two families, like before in which family she was born, she make his younger brother, she make his younger brother educated, and when she get bad, she educated her children. And so my personal opinion is that in now generation it's not true, but in before it was true, because the parents want a parent to discriminate to the girls, and they do not see and give attention to them. Thank you.
Okay, Bhavya. So Khushi and you people are treated equally at home?
Mom, in our family, this is never happened.
The Khushi and Bhavya are at equal platform.
But
Mom and
Yes,
dad.
my
I
daughter
want to
is
share
my
something.
daughter is more loving. In our family, daughters are more loving.
Acha, parents give more love to their daughters because
Yeah.
they'll go to some other house later. So give as much love and affection to them. And Bhavya will be here only all the time, fighting with them.
You don't know, like Bhavya used to carry like as my picnic bag. There was a today there was such a function, so I asked Bhavya to choose the picnic bag, and he literally chose my picnic bag, who belongs to the girls, and he didn't even care that how people will see in the class. He just think that I will take this one. And I was literally
I never minded because my mother said that you can take that back. So I never make an argument on that. I tell, okay, I can take it. So my mother find it in such a way. So I thought that she has made a hard work in finding it. So I said, okay, I will take it that.
And Khushi is not understanding your way. There's some misunderstanding between both of you. But Bhavya, you'll have to take care of Khushi when you grow up. You know, na?
Yes.
भाई पूरा ध्यान रखता है बहना का.
I can take care of myself.
अच्छा नहीं पता
When I
खुशी
take care of her, she only said that मैं अपना ध्यान खुद रख सकती हूँ, मैं बहुत बड़ी हो गई हूँ.
अभी तो रख लेगी, जब इसकी when she'll be married ना, तो she'll wait. अरे भैया तू जा, रक्षाबंधन आया, अरे मेरा भव्य should come to me and I should tie a band to his hand.
When she is off of the money, she will be only asking if I will be taking a gift. She will be telling that no, I don't want a gift, I want money.
No, just see, wait for the time to come. Later on, you really miss this relationship, brother, sister. Khushi will later on tell you how important you are for her. Now, who will speak next?
May I start?
Beta start karo.
Good evening, everyone. My views on today's topic is gender discrimination is very common in our society. It does not happen only in India. It is also happen in Western countries. Even after Western countries is more developed than India. Some parents do gender discrimination between their children, but not all parents. Some parents give special treatment to boys over girls. Some parents don't allow their girl child to get educated and force them to stay at home and not going them outside, etc. But on the other hand, some parents support their girl child by making them educate. And even I think that in Olympics, girls perform better than boys because many medals had been brought by girls. And in ancient time, gender discrimination used to be much than now, but with the time it get reducing, and now girls and boys both are treated equally in the society. Thank you.
Nandini, you speak so fast. It's good, but a little slow pace will be better. Okay, Nandini?
Okay,
Nandini,
ma'am.
minor mistakes I can tell you, making them educate, educating them. You said na, making them educate. Girls ke liye tum bole na. So it's better to put it in this way. It's educating the girls. Yeah, educating them. Then one place you said with the time. So the usage of the is very often I've seen with students in your class. The inserted here and there everywhere. So with the time, with time, things will change. Whatever you wanted to say, is it done? You understood, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Nandini, and now we will all take a second round also. Let Lovely speak, then we'll discuss more. Lovely, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Haan, beta.
Ma'am, am I visible?
Yeah, Lovely. Good evening.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Haan, beta.
Ma'am, I want to point out a mistake.
In this thing, Nandini's speech?
Yes.
Okay, come up.
Ma'am, she said a girl child.
She said what?
Ma'am, she said they don't allow to educate their girl child.
So what you want to
Oh,
say?
that's correct.
No,
That's
ma'am,
correct.
we can tell girl. We should not tell child.
Bhavya, that's correct.
No,
We can use girl.
beta. No, beta, girl child is perfectly okay. You must have seen so many posters also, banners also. Girl child, educate girl child, let her survive. पढ़ा नहीं तुम्हें? Girl child is perfectly okay, Bhavya.
Yes, ma'am. In our Delhi also, there are so many posters about the safety of girl child.
Girl child. It's perfect, Bhavya. और भव्य तुम्हारी mistakes I forgot to tell. You said getting wed. Getting wed means she will be wedded sooner or later. A girl will be going to some. So not getting wed. She'll be wedded. Okay, beta. Bhavya, are you listening?
Yes, ma'am.
And one place you said, but in before times, in olden times, yeah, some years back, something of that. Not in, but in before you said before time. Before time is in olden times.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Bhavya, good. Thank you, beta. Chalo. Now, Lovely, come up.
Yes, ma'am. Am I visible?
Yeah. Yes, beta. Lovely, keep smiling. Good.
The society has always made a difference between a boy and a girl. There has always been a gender discrimination. Parents prefer sons over daughters because sons are motivated by economic reasons and especially the social background, the social thing. The society always prefers the girls over a boy, and they are just given. The parents are given more pressure to the parents are given more pressure if a girl child is born in a family, so they said they are the parents are forced to kill that girl child or to abortion before the birth of the girl child. But if there is a boy, so they'll start doing parties and events before the birth of the boy child. And parents accept son but not a daughter to provide financial and emotional care, especially in their old age periods. The parents expect that sons will take care of them in their old age time. They'll take care of them. They'll give them money. They'll provide them money. They'll provide them with many facilities. But in now today's time, we can see this clearly that the boys send their parents to the old age home, and the girls only take care. In today's time, also I see that the parents prefer the sons over more than daughters. In today's time, we can see that there are many girls, women who have made India proud, like for example Mary Kom, Kalpana Chawla, etc. But who cares? They just want that the boy child. They just want that boy child to grow up. In today's era also, the boys are preferred more than girls. Just because they will take the generation more forward. They'll take the family generation more forward, and they'll make the family proud. stereotype between girls and boys, which is mostly seen that the boys will take the generation forward. So the parents prefer boys, not the girls, and the parents think that they have to give dowry for to the girls, and the savings which they have done for their old age period. All the savings will go in her wedding, in the arrangement. Everything will go, so they will left with nothing. So few parents do not allow the girl child to study. They just take away their education just because the society rules which has been made. But I don't think the society has right to put any rules or regulation on anybody's life. They have no one to decide what she has to do in her life. Why the parents force them to do what society says? This is the main problem with today's parents. Also, in today's time, also I'm seeing this, that the parents force the girl child to just adapt the social rules which are made. The society, what is the society saying? They have to listen that, because the parents, the family, they have to stay in this society. So they have to listen to the society. I totally disagree with this thing. There are no one to decide that. There are no one to decide what the girl has to do. There are no one to decide what will she do in her future. So I don't think that parents should force her to follow the society. This is an example. This is a very common example that boys are said that you should not cry. You are strong. You are a man, and a man doesn't cry. So just because of this, the men are allowed to go out to job. But in today's time, also, if a girl is married and if she wants to do a job after marriage, the family members of the boy, the family member of the men do not allow the woman to go out and job, because she's a woman. It is important that her safety is more important. The respect of the family should be there in the society. Just because this thing, they're not allowing the woman to go to job, not allowing the woman to follow their dreams, just because the society, the rule which has been made, and they're allowed to go to party, they're allowed to drink. But if many women are said that, not only all of them are said that you should not go out of the house at the night, and you should not wear small clothes. You should always cover your body with a dupatta. You should be wearing a full sleeve clothes. Nothing should be visible. So many people say that this is for the safety, but I don't think they are doing this for safety. They're forcing the girl to adapt these things. If she doesn't want to do this, then also the society, the parents especially, they ask her to adapt this thing from the society. They ask her to do this because they have to stay in the society. The men are allowed to go out, and they are allowed to spoil the life of a girl. Why? Just because they are men, they are taught this from the childhood period, that you are a man, you are strong. You are given leverage for everything. You can do anything. And after this whole thing, the girl is blamed that why did you do this? It was your fault. Why were you going out? So this is because of this, the boys are encouraged to do these things again. Now in today's area, that I have observed that there are many people who say that the girls are doing much better, and from the old period, now in today's period they are doing much better. But I think nobody cares about this. They now also feel that the girls are wrong. They should stay in their house. I think most of the people have changed this thing, but not all. What I have observed, not all have changed. Now also people think that girls should stay in their home. So now people say, like Ma'am Divesha said yesterday, that girls do false FIR against the boys. Now can you tell me this thing that do the police or the judge court, do they listen to them? I don't really think. I read many news in the newspaper. If a girl is seriously raped by a boy, and if she's complaining, she will not get justice. Why? Because there is a lot of corruption in the corruption. Just because they need money, if you give them money, they'll solve your case. There is nothing here that you should. There is nothing here before money. People need money. If you want to do work, people need money. You give money, then only your work will be done. And this is not also sure that if you give money, then only your work will be done. So I don't think if the girl do false FIR or it is true, the police or the court or judge or IAS, IPS, nobody is there to solve her problem. If she's true or she's not, true or she's saying lie, whatever it is. But the society, the police, the judges, the IAS, IP, nobody is there to solve her problem because nobody cares.
Lovely, Rita. Your lot of points of yours are really correct, and they have power in it. But I would like to say that 2-3 things you pointed out, that generation name and is being carried forward by boys, so people prefer boys in the family. That is really true. ये तो है कि हमारा नाम आगे ले जाएंगे ये, तो उस वजह से ये this is true. रसोई में पे है ना, और हाँ, और lovely, this thing you only pointed out, that's true. Still abhi हाँ, still people think that boys will carry their name forward, so they prefer boys to girls. This is true. Then, but what lovely, you are quite these days things have changed a lot more, as it was in earlier times, that boys only then boys only we have yesterday also in the class we had discussed that girls are a weaker sex, that we know. So if we wear provoking clothes, revealing clothes, and going late at night, so do you not feel it's riskier for us? Lovely, what do you say? We only, because we are a weaker sex. Biologically, we are a weaker sex. You know that?
Yes.
अब तुम ये बताओ, had it been when you will be married, you have a daughter and a son both, है ना? So won't you tell your daughter to be protected? Won't you give more protection to her, because you know we are weaker than, because they can do, boys, if 5 boys are there and 5 girls are there, they can do any limitless harm to us. You know that, na? तो ये तो हमको भगवान ने हमें थोड़ा वीक बनाया. तो there is no harm that wearing sober clothes that reveals a character. That is not wrong, what I feel. That is because we should protect ourselves, है ना? और वो parents की worry because of that is very important, and it is a done thing also, है ना? Late night, late party, and roaming around with boys, because what will go bad with the boys? Nothing will go wrong with the boys. Only the girls will be this thing. Otherwise, what you said, that corruption, correct, you are absolutely correct. But what Devesh sir yesterday said, to these days, FIR and complaining against husbands' brutality and some misbehavior of boys or something, so people do listen. There are Nari Shakti Kendra also, and even but corruption is the base root level of India. वो तो it is true, lovely. I am for it कि corruption से people, बड़े बड़े minister के नेताओं के बच्चे क्या क्या कर जाते हैं और free हो जाते हैं, है ना? तुम्हें पता है, these things are happening. But in small homes, in middle class, lower upper middle class, these days girls dowry cases I have seen. I used to go and do seva in jail and all, ना? Sometimes वो women cell में भी जाती थी, तो वहां पर मदर इन लॉ वगैरह भी इनोसेंट होती थी, लेकिन बहू ने कंप्लेन कर दी तो मदर इन लॉ जेल में है, और मदर इन लॉ इनोसेंट है, जबकि बहू ने झूठ मूठ कंप्लेन करी है. तो भी मतलब आजकल बहुत सारे रूल्स और बहुत सारी ऐसी बन गई हैं which are in favor of girls. But to what you are saying, corruption भी है. It's a mixed thing. सुनवाई भी हो रही है, and corruption की वजह से लोग आजकल फिर भी comparatively अपना काम को रफा दफा करवा देते हैं, ठीक है ना? Then you said कि बाकी you were okay with it. Scenario जो आजकल है ना, these days it is rapidly changing. What it was in olden times, These days, women have say they are doing very good on every front. But misuse करना जो देवेश said, women empowerment के नाम पर हम लोग misuse करें, that is wrong. Otherwise, पहले से तो things have changed. Don't you feel lovely? पहले से change हो, अपनी mom से पूछो, दादी से पूछो. You can ask your grandmom कि things have changed or not. तुम्हारे मम्मा से टाइम में, तुम्हारी generation में things have changed or not. And with time, things will improve. Have a positive this thing. But what I'll say is be careful and don't go at night wearing these kind of clothes of like revealing and all. No? That will be that I would also suggest that girls should be more cautious about this. What do you say, Khushi, being a girl?
Sorry, ma'am, what?
What do you say on this? कि girls को रात बिरात भी जा रहे हैं, कपड़े उनकी इच्छा से पहन सकते हैं, जाना चाहिए ऐसे?
Yeah, why not? They have their right to wear what thing they want.
Beta, what I'm talking right की वजह से नहीं, right to everything, you have all the rights. I'm also a girl, but my daughter is a fashion stylist in Mumbai. So she'll be going to Cape Town अभी this 25th or 26th को. But मतलब कहीं भी वो जाती है all over the world shoot करने के लिए. Fear Factor के लिए she's going. You must have seen Fear Factor ना?
Yeah.
है ना, तो she makes all this thing styling. She does styling for Fear Factor and all lot many, even for Amitabh and all also na. But then also because the fashion world, I have a son also and a daughter, but I don't say anything to my son ki don't go late at night or wear such kind of clothes. But I have to tell my daughter Sachi, Sachi, be cautious about your character and your clothings and all. You should change it. बेटा क्योंकि है ना, हाँ भाभी बेटा.
I agree that this is for the safety of the girls, but they should not be forced.
No, not force me. But beta, parents are always they want the best. Lovely. Weber is your brother?
Yes, ma'am, cousin
na. Lovely. Agar if you have a little brother also, your elder brother, so parents, if says lovely, please take care. Please come on time at home. Please do this thing. Please wear nice clothes. They'll go for shopping and they'll suggest you to not purchase something of that sort. Wear this thing. It will look more better. I am from Delhi only. I am a lecturer also. But then also I would like my daughter to wear something sober so that she doesn't get, boys don't get provoked by it. So it is just for a safety point of view. So otherwise you have all the right to do anything in the world. But
mom, I want to say something regarding this.
Yes, Khushi.
Mom, we should teach our boys that we should not use such a eye on the girls. They have their choice what they want to wear. We should teach the boys that we should take care of the girl. They all are our family members.
This is the problem, that parents do not say anything to boys. They just blame girls.
नहीं बेटा नहीं, खुशी अभी you are too young बेटा.
Lovely didi, in this point you are wrong. Parents say to boys like, but boys, if the boys don't listen, it's their fault.
नहीं, और बरोबर ना lovely and खुशी, I would like to say all the बेटा one by one, all the parents would like their sons to be decent enough and should take care of other girls. I tell my son, he's 27 right now, but I always tell him that if you have a girlfriend, carry on. Okay, fine. But keep this thing in mind that any other girl is like your sister or somebody elder is like your mom and masi, and others are sisters to you. So we tell our sons, we educated people do tell our sons that don't go hayward here and there and keep a check on your character. So this thing we do tell, but then also it's I think it's God, made by God. You know the story of Adam and Eve also. You must have heard, all of you. How did this happen? That men and women in the Bible also you must have read of the story if you have heard. So this is attraction towards women of men and men to women is, I think it's made by God only, opposite sex attraction. So to be safe, on a safer side, girls should take a little bit of caution, because that will be just for their safety. And parents just tell, these days modern parents and educated parents, they tell their daughters to wear decent clothes and come on time just because of safety reason. That is what I feel. I don't know about those people, tribal and village folk and all, that I'm not talking. City people and we people of the same, we all belong to the same middle class. So I think Lovely को या खुशी को अगर parents कहते हैं, so they say just because they want Lovely to grow as an IAS officer or a very good pilot, or even for Khushi, her father and mother would love to, that they should be able to see her on a high pedestal. But to be on a safer side, they will keep a check always, and that is important.
Say
What I feel.
something, Bhavya.
हाँ भव्य बेटा.
I have written a story. I was reading a book on a girl safety. I have written a story by reading that. Can I tell? It's a
Okay.
short.
Okay, Bhavya.
In that story, I will be telling in a short. In that story, in the late night, a girl named Renuka, she had two child, one boy Arnav, and one girl Ruchi. And after that, the girl's friend call her and tell that we have a party, please come to the party. And after that, the boy's friend also call him and tell that we have a party, please come. And after that, she after the Ruchi asked her mother Renuka that can I go to the party, and after that his brother Arnav also asked that can I go to the party. Her mother tell yeah, you both can go, but after that his brother Arnav make an argument and tell that she's a girl, she can't go to a party in so late. And after that her mother gave a savage reply to him that I have written on in my words. She tell us that in party you will be drinking, and after that you will be roaming on the road and making the girls and talking to the girls and making bad things to them. So if your type of boys will be sitting at home, so girls will be protected. So
Okay,
I
good.
think that
मतलब
this
just
story
to
is real and
protect.
we don't have this type of boys.
So nice, such a good moral, na? Parents want that their sons also should go for such parties so that the girls are protected there.
Yeah.
Good. देखो खुशी, तुम्हारा जवाब भाई ने दे दिया. किसने लवी ने बोला है, किसने खुशी ने, whomsoever said the parents should teach their sons and all. तो देखो तुम्हारी मम्मा ने तो भव्य को भी, तभी तो भव्य को ये story was motivating him. He narrated the story. भव्य, खुशी, you're there?
Yes, mom, I'm there.
हाँ बेटा, अब we can conclude like this. What do you say for this matter that I was discussing with Devesh in the morning. Like Devesh only reminded me that even though boys and girls are equal in the eyes of parents these days, at least in the eyes of educated parents, but then also why all the property rights, the major chunk of the property goes to a boy? What do you say, Khushi?
Mom, can
Because I guess because they used to just give up opportunity to the boy because the girls used to marry and go to another house. So how, if she used to manage her house, so how come she can manage such a big job that boy does not? Boy do work like they don't have any sense to do, so they can only manage such a thing.
No, not management only. Chalo, money, property not in the sense of your home and something of that sort. Property in the sense of their money and all the jewelry. It all major part of it goes to the boys and their daughter-in-laws. अब खुशी और भव्य की शादी होगी तो मम्मा पापा भव्य के लिए सारा कुछ रखेंगे, खुशी को तो खूब अच्छी से बहुत कुछ दे देंगे और देते भी रहेंगे. But major part will be of भव्य. Why so?
Mom, can I tell?
Yes.
Mom, I think that after that the girl will be getting married and the gift given by their parents will be go to the bride from which the girl is marrying, a wedding, from which the girl weds, and all the gifts and many other things will be going to the that family, and she will be not able to use that because their family members and her husband and they will be using that.
भव्य लेकिन फिर भी even if the girl is staying alone, a husband wife only, no parents of theirs, then also like just see in my case only, है ना? In my case, in my FDs and everything, I have made my son nominee, not my daughter, in all my FDs.
Ma'am, because the boy will be living with them for a long time and the girl will be going, and so the
somewhere the difference, Bhavya, somewhere the difference is there in our outlook towards boys and girls. थोड़ा तो difference है बेटा. Do you agree, Bhavya?
Yes, ma'am.
And we can discuss with your mom. You can discuss with your papa also. Your papa has a very analytical mind. So we can discuss and we can carry forward this discussion for tomorrow for 5 minutes. What your parents told you. खुशी और तुम ये पापा से पूछना ये बात
Yes,
को ना.
yes, ma'am.
And
Of
mama,
course.
है ना? Mama also है ना बेटा. Or this is nice and a simple topic today. So I think anybody have to say something, Lovely or Nandini, Khushi, like what Bhavya has agreed to my point. You can also discuss with your parents today. कि ये थोड़ा सा different.
Yeah,
Yes,
why not?
Khushi.
Why not? Yeah, mom, I will discuss this point to my father.
है ना, mom and father, है ना बेटा? Lovely can also do this.
Even the Google also. I will discuss this with Google also. I just search this and
so that today's Friday, no, then to Monday class, we can just 5 minutes, we can have a discussion on this also. What your parents' point of view is on regarding this thing. So, like what?
Ma'am, by giving more respect to the girls, some girls are making advantage of this also. It is good for some girls who are getting troubled by boys, but some girls are taking advantage of this also. Like
I know, because Lovely is quite disgruntled. I know Lovely's point is also valid, and corruption at the corruption level, people get rid of whatever nuisances they are doing. They get themselves freed by that also, with spending money and giving in corruption. But for girls, for their safety, they should be careful, cautious, I would say. Secondly, what Lovely pointed out, even today, for the generation name, for the family name to be carried forward, people prefer boys. This to I agree. This to I agree.
Yes, if there will be no boy in the family, so their generation can stop.
This
like if there will be a single family.
But how does it matter, Bhavya? And what is the name and game? What is this? We are all alone in the world and going alone there.
If there will be a nuclear family, there will be a single family in which there will be 4 people like us. We have a joint family, but think that we are nuclear, which my father don't have any brother. So after that, one is a boy and one is a girl. So after that, when my sister will be getting wed, so my father. Then I will be getting wed, so my wife will be coming to the house, and she will be birthing to. She will give a birth to a child. So after that, my generation can continue, and but if there will be 2 girls, so it can't stop.
Lekin Bhavya, in the broader aspect, I'm asking, how does it matter? We won't be here on this earth to know whether our name is being carried forward or not. How does it matter? When we'll go, we won't come back to see also. So,
but our generation, our family, family that is continued from a earlier time, it can get stopped and
लेकिन उससे फर्क क्या पड़ेगा अगर नाम दूसरी फैमिली आ जाएगी, कोई वत्स नहीं होगी, कोई और फैमिली आ जाएगी, भगवान की दुनिया तो रुकेगी नहीं कभी भी. मेरे को अभी at this age of mine, I don't feel this name and this thing is anything important.
It's such a way you are thinking, but every family don't think in such a way. They only think that our generation should be getting continued, or we should be getting grandsons, and there will be our generation should continue.
Yeah. So this difference you will discuss with your parents and grandparents, and we'll come up with it for the next time. Anything else, Nandini and Lovely would like to add?
No, ma'am, I'm just agreeing with your point.
Anna, beta, we can just please, because today's topic is very apt, you can discuss and come up with it on Monday. And I'll say goodbye, beta. Have a sumptuous dinner and have a nice sleep. Nice, happy.
Ma'am, have a nice day. Ma'am, I want to ask you something.
Thank you,
Beta.
Ma'am, what have you made in today's dinner?
I had chila, paneer, paneer capsicum, and cabbage and tomato mix. Then chila
my
with sauce.
mother also made such a type of pizza. It's a chila, besan chila.
I made it of dal, moong dal. Soaked and then grinded in mixie. So
Yeah,
you can ask.
It's also a liking thing. Many persons and many children like it.
And tomorrow it's more nutritious when you make it of dal. Na, it's more nutritious. Besan is not good for health.
Yes, ma'am.
मम्मा से बोलना मूंग की दाल का बना के खिलाएंगे तुम ब्रेकफास्ट में सुबह.
Yes, ma'am.
Have a nice. Okay, beta. Have a nice weekend.
I will be saying that Rita ma'am was saying that please bake that.
Moong dal chila.
Bye, ma'am.
Okay. Bye, beta.
Bye, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Nice weekend.
Bye, mom. Have a nice day, mom. Thank you, mom. Have a nice night.
Sunday too.
Night aega, Bhavya.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.